Julius Duvall plays big in C.H Flowers' decisive win over Suitland. C.H Flowers quarterback Julius Duvall approached his offensive lineman on the sideline and paced back and forth, stopping to lock eyes with each behemoth. It was late in the first half, with the Jaguars holding a 13-point lead over Suitland. The linemen sat on the bench, sweat dripping down their faces, looking up at the 5'7", 140-pound leader they're charged with protecting. "Look at the scoreboard," Duvall shouted, punching his lineman in the chest. "We put up another touchdown, and it's over." Less than 5 minutes later Duvall emerged from a pile of bodies in the end zone, having just followed his blockers to a 1-yard touchdown run. One lineman, at the bottom of the pile and still on the ground, raised his hands upward to signal a touchdown. On a sweltering Saturday afternoon in Springdale, the number 11 Jaguars turned a game billed as a showdown between two unbeaten powers into a rout, riding Duvall's efforts to a decisive 32-14 victory in front of a festive homecoming crowd. "Our coaches told us if we dominate from the start to the finish, they'd give up," Duvall said. And that's what happened. Behind Noah Kim, Westfield rolls past rival Centreville in the second half. The Jaguars, 8-0, 3-0 Prince George's County 4A, started fast. After forcing Suitland, 7-1, 2-1, into a 3-and-out, Duvall hit wide receiver Daniel Buchanan in the right corner of the endzone for a 40-yard touchdown on C.H Flowers' first play from scrimmage. "I can barely see him," said Buchanan, who at 6'3" towers above Duvall. "Sometimes I just look for the ball. Sometimes you can't see him behind there," Jaguars coach Damian Powell said of Duvall with a big grin. Duvall took over the starting quarterback job toward the end of last season, at which point he started poring over film of Jabari Laws, the 5'9", 155-pound wise quarterback who earned 2016 All-Met Offensive Player of the Year honors. "I just watched his highlights, seeing what he did as a short quarterback to be successful," Duvall said. Late stop on two-point conversion preserves Paint Branch's win over Sherwood. The junior said the film taught him, among other things, to get the ball in the hands of his playmakers quickly. He did that throughout Saturday's game, including midway through the first quarter when he flipped the ball to Buchanan, who threw a strike to Rashawn Gilbert in the end zone to give the Jaguars a 2-touchdown lead. After an interception return for a score by Latrell Wimberly put the Jaguars up 26-0 at the half, Duvall threw a 13-yard touchdown pass to Gilbert with 2:30 left in the third quarter. The Rams worked to avoid a shutout, as Donovan Henry caught a couple of garbage-time touchdowns from Malik Perry with running back Anton Squire sitting out the second half. Squire entered the weekend leading the area with 1,384 rushing yards. By then Duvall was out of the game, resting up for the final 2 games of the regular season. "Without him, I don't know where would we be today," Powell said.